stream. My name is Alicia, and in this week's live lesson, we are going to talk about how to talk about getting ready for the day. In this week's live stream, I'm going to cover just some very basic phrasal verbs and a couple of expressions to use to talk about how long your commute takes. We're going to cover some prepositions and also just, I hope we can share about the things that we do every day. So I hope this is a fun and engaging lesson and you send lots of comments too. So as you join live, please make sure to hit the like button and of course share this video so that other people can find today's lesson. That would be super cool. So first thing first, while we wait, the team has this level check, which we would like to remind you about. If you have not checked out our free level check test, you can find this from the link below the video if you're watching on YouTube, or above the video or next to the video if you're watching on Facebook. This is the page you will find. If you click the link, you can scroll down to see a sample of the level check results. So you can get some guide, some steps, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, a quick 4-step guide to help you with this. And then after you put in your answers to the free level check test, we will give you some recommendations, some courses, some paths, my lessons, and other ideas for you, for your level specifically. So if you don't know what to study next, if you want just an idea also, just for free, check it out. You can find this below the video, above the video. This is at EnglishClass101.com, so check it out. That's announcement number 1. Announcement number 2 is if you have questions for me, please send me your questions. I need your questions. They're very important to me. But please send them to me, not in YouTube comments, not in Facebook comments, not in Instagram DMs. I will not see them. There are just too many. So please send me your questions for the Ask Alicia series to the official Ask Alicia question submission page. This is at EnglishClass101.com/ask-Alicia. That is very long. So please send them to the link below the video. If you're watching on YouTube, there is a link for Ask Alicia submissions on that page. So go there, send me your questions. I need them. Very important. Okay? All right, so that's all for our announcements this week. And if you want to find me on Instagram or Twitter, you can find my Instagram and Twitter links below the video on YouTube. Check it out. All right, is everything rolling? YouTube, you are here. Hello. Oh, good. YouTube and Facebook is here. Hello. Facebook just opened. Good. Hello, everybody on YouTube, Facebook. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, so many ads. Facebook, hi. Jacob, Obaidullah, hello. Wahib, hi. Ritesh from Nepal, what's up? Marcelo from Brazil. Shuaidiyip, is it streaming? Yes, live every week for like 5 years now. Woohoo! So let's get into today's lesson then. Everyone is here. If you haven't, please like the video. Make sure to hit the like button because it helps us with the algorithm. Yeah? Okay, let's look at our first thing for today. I can't see. Let's look at the first thing. I want to start today by asking you a question, and then I'll share some samples as we go. Yeah? So I want to start today's lesson by asking you, what do you do to start the day? So I'll check your answers live, and I'll share a few ideas as well as we go through. But I want to make today about sharing our different plans and expressing ourselves. So while I wait for your questions, I'm going to like and share, or while I wait for your answers, I am going to like and share the video. Good. Okay. So what do you do to start the day? So when I say start the day, this expression here, when I say start the day, I mean this expression, I'll show you in a second. This expression here, start the day, means here means like on your regular day. We use this expression to start the day to mean generally, our general way to start each day. We don't say start a day like this. We say start the day. So this means our typical schedule. I like to do blah, blah, blah to start the day. Yeah. So what do you do to start the day? I will share my most important thing, the most important thing that I do to start my day every day is, I have a cup of coffee. This is true. This is the most important thing for me. I have a cup of coffee to start the day. This is always the first thing I do. Okay? Oh, great. Some of you are sending answers already. Matthew says, open my eyes. Yes. That is probably the first thing. That's probably the first thing. Great. Okay. Let's see. Get breakfast. Good. Okay. Trejuclis also says, I have a cup of coffee. Yes. This is the most important thing for me. Okay. Moises says, meditation, shower, and breakfast. Okay, good. So try to make a full sentence with it, yeah? So some of you are sending just a quick noun. Great. So try to write a full sentence. What do you do to start the day? So I have a cup of coffee in my example, okay? Let's see. Maf says, I brush my teeth. Yes, I also do that. I also do that. I also do that. Okay. Muhammad says, I start my day by performing prayer. Oh, great. Yes. So you can say, we usually say, I think in most like church situations, we say, I start my day by praying. I start my day by praying. Okay. Great. Some other examples are coming in. Elvis on YouTube says, I take a shower. Great. Okay. Jonathan says, I start my day cycling. Really? Okay, good. So some of you exercise, yeah, to start the day. Naoki says, I stop the alarm. Yeah. I snooze my alarm on my phone a few times every day. I'm not a morning person for sure. Great. Let's go to my second example. Some of you already said this, but yes, I take a shower. I take a shower to start the day. Great. Okay. Others are sending a good. Natalie says, I check my iPhone messages. Nice. Okay. ABC says, I'm scrolling in my phone. Very close. I scroll my phone. So in these patterns, I take. We don't use the ing form, right? I scroll my phone. So to scroll means to do this, yeah? When we are wasting time, right? Just going like this, scrolling, checking, not thinking, to scroll my phone. Okay, let's see, Facebook, oh, so many, okay. Others, I take a shower, okay. Min says, Min Thame, hi, says, I get up with my baby and make breakfast for us. Nice, okay, great. Okay, Lartigue on YouTube says, can I say I start my day by reading the Bible? Yeah, absolutely. I start my day by ing verb is another pattern you can use. I start my day by reading the Bible. Sure, great. Okay, Ratan says, I took workout. Oh, I think that might be my next example. I do. Okay, so the next example is I work out. If you want to express this exercise or workout, just say I work out or I do a workout. You can use that. We don't use the verb take. We don't say I take a workout. Same thing for meals. I think some of you wrote I take coffee or I take breakfast. We don't use take in this way. We don't say I take breakfast or I take coffee. We don't use this take in American English. Use I have a cup of coffee or I have breakfast or I eat breakfast. Okay? All right. Others, let's see. I'm looking for others. Okay, I don't see anything else yet. Let's see. Jenny says, I start my day. So I think usually I wake up at 6 a.m. Then I go to the bathroom to wash my face. To wash my face. Then it's good. Okay? Nice. Great. All right. Let's go to the next one because I think most of you said these ideas already. Here's one. I saw, did I see maybe one? I read the news. I read the news, right? I read the news. Some of you do this. I like to do this sometimes. Sometimes when the news is really crazy. It's very frustrating to read the news. Okay? So I read the news. Let's see. Trejucli says, what is the difference between exercise and work out? They are the same thing. So work out with no space is a noun. To work out with a space like this is the verb, yeah? To work out, yeah? A workout is the noun. So to work out like this and exercise mean the same thing, but exercise sounds more formal. Workout is more casual. In everyday communication, we usually say, I work out, or I need to work out, or I don't work out enough, yeah? So we use this more often. Okay, Let's see, what else? Harensoa says, I start my day by eating my breakfast. Great, so there's that second pattern. I start my day by ing verb. Nice. Okay, great. Let's look at our last one, and then we'll go to part 2. Next one, some of you said, I check my email. Great. So make sure you use, in this pattern, the infinitive verb form. So this is the dictionary verb form, I have, I take, I work, I read, I check. Looks good, everybody. Okay. I like this. Great start. Okay, excellent. That was a nice kind of builder to start. We get to hear from everybody all around the world today. That's super cool. Okay, great. So let's take a quick break, and then we're going to review a couple phrasal verbs and some prepositions. Just 3. We'll do some phrasal verbs, and then we'll go to the last part. Okay? So in case you missed it earlier, we are studying how to talk about getting ready for the day. If you want to get some more ideas about the next things to study here at the beginning of the year, make sure to take a look at the team's free level check test. You can find the link for this below the video in the YouTube description box or in the Facebook description box, which is above or next to the video on Facebook. So if you need some ideas for something to do like in your studies, if you don't know what to study next, or you just need some fresh input, some fresh perspective, check this out. You can take this test for free at EnglishClass101.com. You need your name and your email address, and then you're good to go. You can get this. So check it out. I hope it is helpful for you and you get some new ideas. Okay, great. Let's continue to part 2, phrasal verbs. Just three quick, easy little phrasal verbs to practice, okay? So if you haven't, please make sure to like this video too and share it so other people can find today's lesson. Okay, let's go to part 2. Part 2 is just a very short review of a few phrasal verbs. So in part 2, I want to ask you again to try to use the phrasal verb to make your own sentence about your morning or whenever you get ready for the day. Okay? So your challenge is to use the phrasal verb to make your own sentence. So the first one is put on. Put on. So we use put on for makeup, like I put on makeup every morning. Yeah. So put on noun, right? We use it for our clothes. I put on a shirt every morning. Or our accessories. So accessories means like glasses or a hat or watch, jewelry, and so on, belt, yeah? So I put on what? So let's try to use put on to talk about something you put on your body. So this is like saying to put on my body, right? But we don't say body here, yeah? So put on. So this is our first phrasal verb I want to practice today. So I put on makeup every morning. You can also use this, I suppose, sometimes for like music, like put on some music as well. But we tend to use turn on more for that, okay? So what do you put on every morning when you are getting ready for the day, okay? Dave, first one on YouTube, says, I put on my glasses. Oh, 2 of you. And Moy says, I put on the glasses. So I put on my glasses. I put on glasses. So we don't use the. I put on my glasses. I put on glasses. One of those is good. Okay? All right. Lami says, I put on clothes. Yeah. Okay, great. I hope most of us put on clothes every day. Okay, others. Daniel says, I put on my jacket. Good. Okay. Black Socio says, I put my boxers on before I put on my pants. Yeah. So we're talking in order. So make sure, I like that you had 2 there. I put my boxers on. You can split this. I put my boxers on before I put my pants on. Yeah. Make sure you don't forget the second on. Yeah. So I put my boxers on. Great. Okay. Others, Melee says, I put on my watch. Perfect. Jenny says, I put on earrings. John, could you put on my keys on the table? Could you put my keys on the table? So this one is asking someone to place something somewhere. This is a slightly different use of put on. This put on means like to attach something to your body, yeah? In that one, it means to place something, yeah? Slightly different put on, yeah? Okay. Others, Rosa says, I put on my pants. Great, right? Or a lot of us put on our pants every day, right? Nice. Okay. Charlie says, I put on my shoes every morning. Okay. Katie, why do you say I wear a mask and I don't put on a mask? You can't, well, put on is the action, the one-time action, right? So when we do this with a mask, right? We say, I put on my mask. That action to put it on the body is a one-time thing, yeah? So after that, we say, I'm wearing a mask, right? It's our progressive, our continuing action, or our continuing status, right? So this action of like putting on a hat or putting on our clothes, it's one time, right? We do it once, it's finished, right? So after that, it's wearing. I'm wearing my shirt. I'm wearing my hat, yeah? Okay. Ooh, Chizuru, good one. I put on contact lens every morning. If you use contact lenses, small change. For contact lenses, we say put in, yeah? So I put in because the contact lens goes like inside your eyelid, yeah? So we use put in for contacts. Glasses, put on. It's like on top of your face, yeah? Put in my contacts. Nice one, good point. Okay, Alvarado says, I put on my wig. Okay, nice, all right. Lots of people, I put on my clothes, I put on my pants. Good. Naoki says, I put fried eggs on toast. Okay, good, yeah. So anything like that you are placing on top of something else, yeah, that works as well. Okay, nice. Let's go to the next one then. The next one is take out, to take out. So usually we use this with trash or garbage, right? But I know some of you have pets probably, or you need to take your children someplace, right? So is there anything you take out, or maybe something you take out of the refrigerator, right? So to take out means to remove something or to remove someone from one place and put it somewhere else, yeah? So maybe you can use this for trash, as in don't forget to take out the trash, right? Take out the trash, right? Interestingly, we usually use this definite article, the trash here. Take out the trash. So we typically don't say just take out trash. We say take out the trash. So is there anything you take out every morning? Like I also every morning for my coffee, I take the milk. I take the milk out of my refrigerator. That's an example. I take the milk out of my refrigerator. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for your examples. One, yeah, I take out the garbage every Saturday at 8 a.m. Perfect sentence. Well done. Others. Shehan says, please take out your homework. Yes, you can use that in school when you arrive at school. Perfect. I take out my homework when I get to the classroom. Okay. Let's see. Take your shoes out in the bathroom. Take your shoes out. When you go into the bathroom, if this is part of your home or your culture, we say take your shoes off. So to remove your shoes from your feet. We don't say take out your shoes. Maybe if you move them from the bathroom, I'm not sure which is which, but so if you remove the shoes, you could say take your shoes out of the bathroom, maybe. I'm not quite sure about that situation. Okay. Let's see. Anito says, I take my girlfriend out. Yeah, we can use that for a date as well, too. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Others. Daniel says, I take out my dog to the garden. Okay. Let's see. I think in that case, it sounds a little more natural to split that one. I take my dog out to the garden. I think that when we use this to talk about people, like I take my kids out for lunch or I took my friend out for dinner, when we talk about people, we tend to use it the split version. So by split, I mean take person out. Yeah, I take my dog or your pet. I take my dog out. I take my friend out. I take my girlfriend out. When we talk about people, we tend to use this split form. When we use an object like take out the trash or take out the milk or take out, I don't know, your homework, someone said. When it's an object, we tend to use it in this position. It's kind of interesting, yeah? Okay, Mohammed says, I take out my laptop. Very nice. Okay, great examples. All right, I will put the third one up so you can begin to brainstorm. The third phrasal verb is put something in, yeah? So the opposite of take out, right? Put something in, yeah? For example, I put my wallet in my bag. I put my wallet in my bag, yeah? In this phrasal verb, we have put in. So here you can see I put something between put and in. Yes, you can say put in something, like I put, you can use this. I put it in my bag. You can use that too. Sorry, we need to use this something between put and in here, yeah? So I put my wallet in my bag, for example. So we use this pattern to talk about placing something inside something else, okay? All right, others are coming in. Let's see, some takeouts and some put-ins, okay. Lami, I would say I take my kid out for school. So if you want to talk about a person with take out, use take person out, yeah? Take my kid out for school. All right, some put-ins are coming in. Texas says, I put my laptop in my backpack. Perfect, nice. Melee says, I put my lipstick in my bag. Perfect. Thetsin says, I put my phone in my bag. Yes. Rosa, I put my cell phone in my backpack. Yes. Audel, I put my tools in the toolbox. Nice. Pia says, I put you in my heart. Aw, okay. Juan says, I put my books in my backpack. Facebook, you're crushing it. Well done, Facebook. YouTube, are you guys bringing the heat? Are you challenging us? Okay. Abdullah says, I put books in my bag. Good. Mohammed, I put my keys in my bag. Good. I'm looking for put-ins. El Aguila says, I take my garbage out of the house. Out of the house. Okay. Robson says, I put my head in the helmet. Oh, that's interesting. We usually use put on. We usually use put on because a helmet is an accessory. Yeah. I mean, it's not wrong to say I put my head in the helmet. It sounds a little bit funny because a helmet is an accessory. We usually use this. I put the helmet on my head. I mean, we can understand put in, but I would use put on. It sounds a little bit funny, but we can understand it. Okay, others. Let's see. Jeff Rocks, I put my headset to my ears. Another accessory, yeah? Your headset. I put my headset on my head, or I put my headset on my ears, yeah? For like something you put on your body, we use put on, yeah? Put on, okay? Others, Victor says, you have to put the dishes in the dishwasher. Indeed, okay? Christian says, you put English language in my head. Yay! My goal is done. I'm finished here. Miguel says, I forgot to put the milk in the refrigerator. Uh-oh, okay. Good, nice ones. Others, oh, it's so bright. Kabdi says, I put my pen in my pocket. Okay, Nando says, I put food in my stomach. Well done. Great work, everybody. I like it. Okay, so these are a few really important, very small phrasal verbs we use every day. So I wanted to practice these three because we tend to use them in specific ways, right? So this put on is for clothes and makeup, accessories like helmets and headsets and so on. And take out is very common, but we use it in different ways for people and objects. And as well, put in. We have this specific way of using put something in to something else. Okay, let's take one more quick break and then we'll go to the last part for today's lesson. Okay, so if you missed it very quickly, if you have not taken a look, our team has a level check test. You can test your level now at English class class101.com. If you click the link in the YouTube description, you will find this page. So you put in your answers. You put in your answers to the level check test. You will receive a custom report. You will receive something like this to help you get some ideas for the next thing to study. So check it out if you do not have ideas or if you just want to see some other things you can do. If you want more lessons from me or if you want audio lessons and other tools, go to EnglishClass101.com to find that. Okay, let's go to the last part then. So last part is so bright. Let's look at it. Oh, I can't see. Let's look at the last part. The last part, we're going to practice talking about your commute. So your commute means how long and by which method you go to work or to school. I prepared 3 patterns I want to talk about today. So let's go through them one by one, and then I'll give you a tip at the end too that you can use. So the question for you to answer, you can use your own pattern. I'm going to give you 3, is how long does it take to get to work or school? How long does it take to get to work or school? How do we answer this question? Okay, so let's take a look at the first example. It takes about 30 minutes to get to work on the train. It takes about 30 minutes to get to work on the train. So let's break this down. So we answered, how long does it take, right? Very basic beginning. It takes about, so not perfectly, but about 30 minutes. Don't forget plural here, minutes. Many people forget this S. Takes about 30 minutes to get to work on the train. On the train. Preposition is on, not in. Yeah? On the train. Yeah? It takes about 30 minutes to get to work on the train or on the subway. If you drive, in my car, right? So depending, if you, a good rule for in or on, if it's public transportation, like a subway or a train, we use, or bus as well, we use on. If you are driving in a car or in a taxi, so private, use in. This is a good guide, a good guide. Okay, so how long does it take to get to work or school? I'm looking for your answers. David says, it takes me 15 minutes to get to work. Nice, okay. Okay, Shehan says, it takes about 2 minutes for go. Check this, it takes about 2 minutes to get, not for go, to get. It takes me about 2 minutes to get. This get means to arrive at work, to arrive at work, so to get to work, okay. Facebook, what's up? It takes about 40 minutes to get to work by motorcycle, says Echo. Nice, perfect, okay. Claude, it takes not long to go to my workplace. Use the negative. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to get to my workplace. It doesn't take long to get to my workplace. That would sound more natural. Use the negative. It doesn't take long. Okay. Others, Maf says, I take about 30 minutes to get to school in my car. Nice one. Okay. So you used I take. That's okay. I take 30 minutes to get to school, was it? Yeah. That's also okay. We can use I take this time or it takes. It takes sounds like the commute, the total time of the commute. Okay. What else? Facebook. Texas says it takes about 30 minutes to get to school by bus. Nice. Okay. Haransoa says it takes around 20 minutes to get to school on foot. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Sounds good. YouTube, I'm coming back to you. Great. Alfonso says it take a 40 minute to my work. It takes 40 minutes to get to work. So try, if you're not sure how to express it, follow this pattern. Just copy this sentence. Use your time right here, right? 5 minutes. Just copy this sentence exactly and then put here on the train or your method, yeah? So that's how you can make a sentence now. Okay. Others, oh my gosh. Paloma, it takes about 45 minutes to get to school. Nice one. Okay. Nito, it takes me about 40 minutes to get to school in a horse. In a horse, on a horse, yeah? In a horse sounds like you are inside the horse, yeah? You are not inside the horse, I hope. So, on a horse, on a horse, or by horse, yeah? Or on horseback if you want to get advanced. Okay, it takes about 1 hour to get to work by walk. It takes about 1 hour to get to work by, no, so sorry. It takes about 1 hour to get to work on foot. Sorry, to get to work on foot. We do not use by walking. I know lots of people try to use by walking or something like that. We do not use this pattern. On foot, if you want to use that pattern. Okay, let's go to the second one though. Let's go to the next pattern for walking. I made this pattern specifically if you walk. My school is about a 10-minute walk away. My school is about a 10-minute walk away. So this is a different way to express how far or the distance for you, right? So you can use my school or my office or my job or my kid's school, whatever. My something is about a 10-minute, in this case, walk away. So you can use this pattern for walking, of course, to describe the distance. If you want to talk about a train ride, put train ride. My school is about a 10-minute train ride away. So this part right here, replace this, walk, with train ride or drive or bus ride, yeah? Put a noun right here. My school is about a 10-minute bus ride away, okay? So this is another way that you can describe the distance of your commute, okay? All right, I'm looking for your examples with this second one. Okay, so yeah, some of you are sending examples with on the car or in the train. This one, preposition homework for some of you. In a car, on a train, yeah? Let's review that preposition. My school is about a 10-minute walk away. Shehan, good question. So we use before 10 minutes? Yes. So the reason, this 10 minutes here, right? This is what's called a modifier, yeah? This 10-minute, this is modifying walk. So that means this 10 minutes is giving us some extra information about this noun, yeah? So this noun is actually a walk, yeah? My school is about a something walk, right? So this 10-minute section tells us how long this walk is, right? So we use a 10-minute walk away. We are using this here because it's attached to this walk. It's a walk, like it's a nice walk, right? So we just have this extra bit of information, this extra piece of information that tells us how long this walk is. So we still need to keep this It could be my school is 1 hour walk away, or my school is a 20-minute walk away, yeah? So we are modifying walk with this 10-minute one, okay? All right, Urieth, very close. My work is about a 1 hour bus away. Yeah, I would say my work is a 1 hour bus ride. So if you want to talk about subway, train, bus, so it's about 1 hour bus ride or train ride or subway ride or bicycle ride, yeah? So if you want to talk about those kinds of transportation, use ride after it. If you want to talk about driving in a car, say drive. My school is about a 10-minute drive away. That's perfect then, okay? All right. Dave, close. My city library is about a 1 hour ride by train. Yeah, very, very close. Nice work trying to use this pattern, everybody. Okay. Let's see. Also, I see a few people I just saw are doing this. Notice this 10-minute, there's no S at the end. I know this is so strange. No S here, right? When we use this time period as to modify the noun, we do not use the plural form. I know that's so strange, but we don't put an S when we have this in this position here. So some of you are so close, you're writing 1 hour, 2 hours, just take off the S and then it's perfect, right? Like my school is a 1 hour bus ride away. It's really strange, right? No S here, but we do not use the plural form, okay? Al-Tariq, good question. My country is 14 hours fly away. Good question. For transportation, different from today's topic. For this, use flight. My country is about a 14-hour flight away. Okay. All right, time is going quick. So the very last one and the tip for today. I drive for an hour to get to the office. So we can use these few patterns that we talked about here. So it takes duration, meaning it takes 10 minutes, it takes 30 minutes. So duration means the length of time. We can use it's a 10-minute or 20-minute or 30-minute walk away or drive away. Or we can use I drive or I walk for duration, as in I drive for an hour to get to the office, or I drive for 30 minutes to get to the office. So duration means the length of time. Yeah? I drive for 5 minutes to get to the office. Okay? So we can use all of these patterns to answer this question. They are all correct. It's up to you to choose the one that you feel is best. Okay? Great. So I have to finish there. That was a lot of information today. Great practice. I love all of your examples. That was super, super cool. I have to finish that last one very quickly. But I'll be back next week, of course. Here is next week's lesson information. So next week, I'll be back on Wednesday, January 25th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York City time. If you don't know your local time, please Google it. Or set a notification on Facebook or YouTube, or sometimes I post a link and a topic reminder in my Instagram stories. So come follow me. Next week, I'm going to talk about how to use study tools to boost your learning. Ooh, should be fun. So join me for next week's lesson. All right? I will say goodbye for now, so don't forget to check out the level check test at EnglishClass101.com to check your level and get some feedback. So I'll say goodbye for this week. So thank you so much for joining me again live. Have a great week. Have a great weekend.